Hello, Stinger fans. Welcome to Stinger Buzz Take One. I promised you guys a while back a more in-depth overview of the mods that I've done to my Stinger GT2. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and hopefully I'll have a couple more coming in the near future. I also apologize in advance for the noise, but it got really windy.
So here we go. In the beginning with the front, I'm going to start cosmetically on the outside here. As you can see, I've got a front lip on it, front spoiler. And that is from M&S. They have a bunch of different styles now. This is a matte finish, also from M&S. I'll swing around here to the rear. We have the lip on the back, the spoiler on the back. Also, again, a matte finish. And these are both very easy installs. There's a lot on YouTube about how to do that. Also, cosmetically on the rear. Man, it's a great looking car, isn't it? I love this car. I've had it a year now and still enjoying it. But also on the rear, I also replaced the reflectors at the bottom there. So these are the directional ones. Let's see if I can get them to light up for you. As you can see at the bottom. So replace those, and I really like those. Other than that, everything else is stock on the exterior. You may notice that the car sits a little lower than most. That's because I did replace the springs on this car. Eibach, I still have the 2 sway bars to do, which I have at the house. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. They came after the springs, that's why I didn't do them all at the same time. But one of the things that solved was that sponginess in the rear when you're on sweeping curves. So I don't get that anymore, or going over bumps on sweeping curves. So that steadied the car quite a bit. And of course the windows are tinted, not really dark. I don't like the dark tint, but I think it's good, it's legal. So that's the exterior, what I've done. Continuing cosmetically, let's take a look inside. A couple things inside. Beginning with the steering wheel, I did enlarge my paddle shifters. I really like that because as I'm in a turn, I can still reach them with no problem, don't have to hunt for them. But what you probably notice is and this is a 2018, like I said, it's a year old. Looking at the center console, you see something a little different. That's correct, the cup holders. So I replaced that console for the closed cup holder. The only thing, one of the cup holders is a little smaller. The one to the rear is a little smaller, but I don't care. I don't drink a lot in this car anyway. The other thing that I did, which is also cosmetic, not so much cosmetic, but functional, is here. That's right, folks, wireless charger for the 2018. Changing this console out, 2 separate pieces, was a little expensive, a couple $100, but in my opinion, well worth it to have wireless charging, and I just like the look of being able to close those cup holders off. So that's the only cosmetic work I've done on the inside. Nothing else. I just like the way this car looks all together, for the most part, stock. So let's go take a look under the hood. Pop this open. As you can see, don't have anyone helping me with this video, but I think I can manage. So under the hood, I've done a few things. So I mentioned the springs. I also did a catback exhaust. That is June BL Racing catback exhaust. I love it, but if you don't like loud, don't get it. Get the June BL, maybe that you can close off. It has 2 different modes on it, but I just like it to be wide open the entire time. That's why I like this car. I like to drive it. But again, if you don't like loud, don't get the racing exhaust. Also, as you can see, I've done the intakes These are the K&N intakes. What I like about K&N is they actually provide a box that keeps the warm air, the hot air from the engine separated from the actual filter intake. I did not replace the blow-off valve, so I didn't do any of that. The only thing else that I've done under the hood here is, yes, ProTune, Lap 3 Pros ProTune. And this was a interesting project. Actually, for the most part, it was very easy to install. And the tutorial that they have online is with Lap 3 is pretty good. And as you can see, able to do a very clean setup, running the cables in the back there along the firewall. You can see my placement for the actual computer. I did have to make a slight incision, which I'll clean up in a little bit when I get a chance there through that plastic piece for the harness. It was already open on this side. As you can see, very, very clean setup. The most difficult part of this, in the back there, you have a cable that goes down to the transmission for the crank sensor. That was a beast. That was a beast. You got to get under the car, and it's pretty much done all by feel, running your hand up along the downpipe and feeling around the side of the transmission to find that connection, disconnect it, and then reconnect the actual ProTune. That was very interesting. And as you can see, if you're going to do this type of work with a tuner, you need to install catch cans. They say, and they do, they have a single catch can for this 3.3 twin turbo model of the Stinger, but I prefer using the dual catch cans because I want to see what I'm getting from each side of the engine. As I, check the level of oil in the catch cans and then empty them. I want to see what's happening, and that allows me to do it. Also, if you're going to do a tune, I've heard some people just use the original plugs and just re-gap them. I decided to go with the 45IL upgrade plugs, and of course with the proper gap setting. I just don't want to take any chances, and I've had absolutely no problems with the performance of this car. It's got 4 map settings: 0, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm currently running it on 2 with the mods that I have. Map 3 is if you're going to be installing downpipes and using meth. Not going there. So setting 2 is what I'm running, 0 is stock, and then 1 if you, for the most part, don't have any mods on it, or maybe 1 intakes or something like that. But again, if you're going to be running anything other than stock, I would recommend catch cans and plugs. But that decision is yours. So that's what I've pretty much done to this car, and I'm pretty satisfied. There are a couple other things I'm thinking about doing, but have not done them yet, and I probably won't. I don't know. But this is where it sits right now. The last thing I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to do a cold start for you so you can hear what that exhaust sounds like, at least starting up. And then I'll try to get something for you as I'm driving it on the road. So let me, the other thing I installed, that was auto start. Because unfortunately in the US models do not have auto start standard, even for a $50,000 car. So I actually installed it. You can either use the little fob here that comes with it, as you can see, engine start stop, or it actually works just by using the key fob. But I like to use this. It gives me a little bit more distance than using the standard key, which I really like the design of that key. So unique. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start it up.
So let's move to the inside, go for a little drive, and we'll see what I can pick up. I'm not a professional, guys, so bear with me.
Tell you something else I did. I I don't know if you can turn it completely off, but I turned the fake interior exhaust sound down to a minimal level, the lowest it will go. So anyway, this exhaust will drown out anything. I'm telling you, I really love it, but we'll see what it sounds like for you. So I'm hoping that comes out okay. This is my first attempt at trying to capture the exhaust sound. I'll give you another run here in a second as soon as light changes. Be right back. Man, I wish this came in manual. Let that car get a little bit down the road before I punch it. Because it doesn't take long to catch up. Alright. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.